Welcome to the Thinking Green News Moment. I'm Chris Schneider. Today my guest is Sadie Urban with the Kickapoo Valley Reserve. Welcome, Sadie.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Now, Sadie, you're the events coordinator at Kickapoo Valley Reserve.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what you do and what's happening at Kickapoo Valley Reserve.
Sure. Well, first of all, I'll give you a little information on the reserve itself. The reserve is an 8,500 tract of land, of public land, located between Lafarge and Ontario, Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. And we also have a beautiful visitor center that has a 2,000 square foot exhibit gallery that people can visit. And in addition to our facility and our land, people can hike, horse ride, and bike on the reserve. We have a series of trails. Mm-hmm. And people can also fish and hunt as well. And the Kickapoo River flows right through our property as well, so people can canoe, which is great. My job specifically, I schedule speakers to come in and talk, or demonstrators to come in and give talks to the general public about various topics relating to nature or arts, things like that. So. And
how long has the Kickapoo Valley Reserve been doing these educational series?
I would say since about '97. Mm-hmm. So it's been a long time. I've been there for about 2 years. Mm-hmm.
Now the gallery, there's lots of things to do, yeah. Family things in the gallery.
Yeah, it's an educational exhibit gallery that kind of narrates the history of the land, the mm-hmm. geology and the history of the land, and the dam project. And that's a whole nother story that I think people would be interested in looking into and visiting the reserve and learning about it. But it's a very
project.
The dam project. But it's an interesting story, very unique. So.
And is the Ho-Chunk Nation involved in your reserve?
They do. They help manage the property as well, along with the board of directors. Mm-hmm. They're represented on the board of directors as well. Mm-hmm. So they do have, there is specific acres of land within the reserve that is Ho-Chunk land, but they help co-manage the property as a whole.
And as far as the events that you have coming, do you have any that are involving the nation?
We have in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we have an event in January. It's our Winter Festival event, and mm-hmm. that's January 9th. And the Ho-Chunk Nation, they always have a great presence. People really enjoy. They set up I'm not going to pronounce it right, but it's a native tent uh-huh. that they set up, and they set up kind of how the native people would have lived, in early history. So, and they also give talks on early native people and how they lived on the land. So they are present at Winter Festival, and there's a lot of other activities that happen. There's ice sculpture demonstration, log chainsaw sculpture demonstration as well. There's dog sled races, ice skating, sledding. It's custard eating race for kids. So it's a very busy day. There's a chili and bread contest. It's an event that we've been doing for years, and people just love it. People come from all over the state for it.
Great.
So, and it's free and open to the public. So January 9th, put that on your calendar.
And what have you got coming up in December?
In December, on December 5th, we have a gourmet cheese making class. A gentleman from the cheesemaker.com is going to come and give a 2-hour kind of class on how to make gourmet cheeses, and he's going to bring samples, and there'll be food and beverages, so it should be a good time. And that's part of our Driftless Dialogue 3 series, mm-hmm. which is a monthly lecture series that actually lasts for a full year. So once a month we have a Driftless Dialogue event, and the cheesemaking is our event in December.
And dialogue event for February?
Well, for January is
You've got the special Ho-Chunk event.
Yep, but uh-huh. also within
Winter
the Winter Festival, we have a talk on the science of snowflakes. Mm-hmm. So that's our Driftless Dialogue event for January, along with Winterfest. February, I'm trying to think what's in February. I'm trying to blank.
Something good.
Something good. It's a full year, so there's a lot of events going on.
And if the viewer wants to find out, what website would they go to?
Yes, they can go to kvr.state.wi.us, and they can click on our calendar on mm-hmm. the left-hand side, and it'll bring up all of our events. The ones I planned are, there's also education events such as art classes. People can learn how to carve wood or dyes scarves with berries and other foods. So we have some neat activities, some neat things to offer the public.
Great. Thank you so much, Sadie Urban with the Kickapoo Valley Reserve. I'm Chris Schneider with the Thinking Green News Moment.